Hi everyone. In previous video, we have learned about the simple definition and the importance of learning tense. So in this video, we will learn about the different aspects of tenses, and also especially we will learn about present and past tenses with examples. So let's start our class. Before we get into the lesson, here is a chart showing all the tenses. There are 3 times: present, past and future, and 4 aspects: simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. The times and the aspects combine to make all the 12 tenses in English. The present time and the simple aspect make the present simple tense. Then we have the present continuous, present perfect and the present perfect continuous. In the same way, we can make tenses with the past and future times as well. We are going to discuss all of these in this lesson. So let's begin with the first tense, the present simple. We make the present simple tense with a subject like I, you, we, they, he, she or it, and a verb in the present or the V1 form. For example, I drink coffee every morning. Kathy works as a teacher. Notice that in this sentence, number 2, we have works with an S. In the present tense, if the subject is I, you, we or they, we use a verb without S. That's why I drink. If the subject is he, she or it, we add S to the verb. Kathy is a female name. It's like saying she. So we have said Kathy works. Now the first sentence here talks about a habit or a routine, something that I do regularly. The second sentence is a fact. Kathy works as a teacher is a fact about her life. These are the 2 main uses of the present simple tense. Here are a few more examples of habits and routines. Sean goes to the beach on Sunday. Children often play video games after school. And here are some more facts. You sing very well. It's said as a fact about someone's ability. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Notice that this last sentence is a fact about the world. So facts can be about people or they can be about things in the world. So that is the present simple tense. The next tense is the present continuous. We make the present continuous tense with a subject plus am, is or are, a verb in the continuous or ing form. We say I am, he, she, it is, and you, we, they are. For example, I am drinking coffee right now. This sentence shows the first use of the present continuous. To talk about actions happening now at the time of speaking. This is not a general statement. It's not about my coffee drinking habit. It's about what's happening at this moment. I am drinking coffee. Here are 2 more examples. We are having breakfast. It is raining outside. These sentences also express what is happening now. This is the first use of the present continuous. The second use is to talk about temporary activities. Like Arun is learning to play the guitar. It means Arun is taking guitar lesson maybe twice a week. So he is in the process of learning to play the instrument. A couple more examples. I am watching a really interesting TV series at the moment. My sister is staying with us for a couple of weeks. The third use of the present continuous is to describe changes that are taking place or happening now. English lessons on YouTube are becoming very popular. It means that the popularity of English lessons on YouTube is increasing. Here are some more examples. The price of a crude oil is falling rapidly. Scientists say that the earth is getting warmer. So remember that the present continuous tense is used to talk about actions happening now, temporary activities and changes that are taking place. Okay, alright. So we have discussed the present simple and the present continuous tenses. Let's now talk about the past simple and past continuous. Past simple first. We make the past simple tenses with a subject and a verb in the past form. This tense is used to talk about completed actions in the past. For example, I played soccer with my friends last Saturday. Karen gave us a present for our wedding anniversary. The verb in the first sentence is play. We make the past form by adding ed to it. We do this for most verbs. But some verbs have special past forms. You see that in the sentence number 2, gave. This is the past tense of the verb give. We say give, gave, given. Given is the past participle or the V3 form. These types of verbs are called irregular verbs. So remember, there are no rules for making past forms with them. So you have to memorize the correct forms. You see some examples on the screen, but of course there are many more in English. Alright, here are some more past simple tense sentences. We received the package this morning. My grandfather built this house in 1968. Antonio lived in Malaysia for 5 years. Okay, let's now move on and talk about the past continuous tense. Here is the sentence first. I was having dinner with my family when the doorbell rang. We are going to put this sentence on a timeline. The left side is past, in the middle is now. And over on that side is the future. Our sentence says, I was having dinner with my family. This shows an unfinished ongoing action in the past. So I was in the middle of having dinner and something happened. The doorbell rang. So I had to put down my spoon and fork, get up from my table and go and see who it was. So the past continuous tense talks about an unfinished ongoing action in the past, and normally we also mention another finished action that interrupted it. We make this sentence with a subject, was or were, plus a verb in ing form. We say was for the subject I, he, she or it, and were for you, we or they. If we mention a finished action that interrupted the continuous action, it is in the past simple form. Subject plus past tense verb like the doorbell rang. Here are a few more sentences. It was raining when Priya left for work. So she had to take an umbrella with her. The power went out while the children were studying. Here we mention the continuous action second. The children were studying and the single finished action first. The power went out. While we were waiting at the bus stop, we saw a car accident. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. Okay, that's it for the past continuous tense. And that's it for today's class. Okay, let's do a quick comparison of the 4 tenses we have looked at so far. I drink coffee every morning is in the present simple tense. As you can see on the timeline now, this sentence expresses a habit or a routine, something that happens regularly. I am drinking coffee right now is in the present continuous tense. It means that I am doing this action, drinking coffee at this moment. I drank coffee yesterday expresses a finished action in the past, that coffee is gone. So this sentence is in the past simple tense. And in the last sentence, I was drinking coffee this morning when I got a phone call from my boss. We see 2 actions. One is an unfinished continuous action. I was drinking coffee, that's a past continuous form. And in the middle of that, something happened. I got a phone call from my boss. That is a past simple tense form. So my boss said, we need you at the office. It's important, get here right now. And I had to throw out my coffee and rush to work. So that's all in this video. So I hope you have understood today's class. So coming classes, we will be continuing from this and we will complete our tenses. So let's see in next video.